Hello, everybody. Hello, Facebook. How you doing today? It's Crypto Let's Talk with Joe. It's solo Joe today again. I'll just kind of sit here and hang out until I see somebody pop on. It's Friday. We're going to keep it short and sweet. Got all kinds of things going on. The weather's going crazy across the country. East Coast is getting battered. It could be a lot worse, though. I mean, the storm's downgraded to a Cat 1 with about 75 mile per hour winds. So, I mean, that's still bad. I'm not making light of it, but it could be a whole lot worse. It could be a Cat 5 and just destroying everything. Hey, Chris. Hey, Sharon. Chris has got there's clouds out there where Chris is or something. I don't know. Said he couldn't come to work today. It was a little overcast. So I was like, I don't know what the deal is. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. Hey, Jill. But, no, he's doing good. I just got a message from him. He's on here right now. But I think his shingles things are nuts. We're holding on. Yeah. You need an anchor. But like a boat has. Hold on to it. But yeah, a few clouds. A couple clouds, yeah. Light showers in the evening. Oh, it's just now 2 o'clock. Or 1 o'clock. My time. That's my alarm. My big alarm. So, what are y'all up to today? Get tied out. Yeah. Exactly. That's a good idea. So the roof's still intact. That's good. He was saying he didn't know how much more the shingles could take. That's bad. And it's a new roof too. So I don't know. Make sure you guys do some real good inspecting after all this. You know what I mean? Are all your trees and everything okay, Chris? Yeah. Well, how much longer of it do we have? Sorry, I was looking at the Weather Channel. I don't know what you guys want to talk about today. Let's see. Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at 6,500, so that's good. When I got up earlier today, everything was green, and then Bitcoin moved down a little bit, and so everything else turned red, you know, because everybody follows the leader. But what are you gonna do? I don't know. We're kind of thinking here. What y'all want to talk about? Any ideas? Chris, you want to talk about anything, buddy? We'll talk about the weather. I just did. Oh, I know what I want to talk about. Let's talk about how people take stuff a little too seriously on the internet. Like, okay, I just got kind of like asked why I posted something because someone sent me something and asked me to post it about, I don't know, some company thing or something. I was like, yeah, if you like, man, come check out my show or blah, blah, blah. I said that. And I got, why would you post that on there? I'm like, seriously? What? I don't get it. You know what I mean? I really don't. I don't think you should take that stuff that seriously. You know, and, you know, I got bitched out one time by some little dork on the internet too. And I was kind of like, dude, I'll slap the taste out of your mouth in real life. You know what I mean? And that's just it. Like, there's no way I'd let somebody get away with talking to me like that. But, you know, like, I don't know, it's something where I posted something about cryptogenics. You know, they're like, you're trying to hijack my feed or something. Yeah, that's what he said. I'm like, seriously? Like, maybe you need to get a little more of a life or something. I don't know. But I know that kind of sounds rude, but at the same time, man, there's a big world. Go outside. You know, and maybe people do that. I don't really get it. You know, I use all this stuff as a tool, you know, and I don't care if people put stupid stuff on my thing. I just erase it. You know, I don't send hateful messages or all that. Like, I don't need to start shit with somebody over a computer. You know, there's just no point in it to me, you know. Now, if you want to knock on my door, fantastic. But that's a whole different thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is don't take that stuff so seriously. You know, it's not a big deal. Why get your blood pressure up? You know, don't worry about what people say on a computer. You know, and I know a lot of our businesses kind of rotate through this and everything, but at the same time, oh well. Yeah, I mean, you can always delete stuff. You know, don't get your feathers all ruffled over something somebody said. You know what I mean? And just don't do that anyways, even in, you know, actual in the world, you know, thing. Oh, I put my jeans on today and found money in my pocket. that always makes me happy. That's been a frequent thing lately. Seems like I guess I'm just forgetting to empty my pockets. So it's all laundered. So yes, I have laundered money. And I don't know, it makes people brave hiding behind the screen. Yeah, it really does. You know, and for a lot of people, it's real good. I don't mean to be mean about that. A lot of people have, you know, social anxiety and things like that. And so it's, you know, this is, you know, talking to people through the internet and things like that. That's their social outreach. You know what I mean? You know, that's their social way, you know? And so I get that, you know, because nobody wants to just be coked up in a house. But I don't see, I just don't take it all that seriously. You know what I mean? I have friends that are like, why aren't I friended on your webpage? I was like, or on my Facebook. I'm like, because you say stuff that I don't need people to hear in business. You know what I mean? Like things like that. You know what I mean? Like we all have those friends that post inappropriate stuff, kind of. And, you know, I'm not putting them up there. You know what I mean? I'm not putting them so everybody here can see that. That's just not a good look, I guess you'd say. And something that I may think's funny, or they think's funny, may completely offend someone else. You know, I say most everything I say in jest, just so everybody knows that. I don't. There's not too many things I don't like. You know, I don't have things that I just hate that. You know, unless it's something atrocious. You know what I mean? We know those kind of things. Hey, Bonita. Hey, Bethany. Hey, you know, if I keep scrolling down, I can keep seeing the comments. This is great. Anyways, so I was looking at some, what are they called? Coins earlier. And I went up here to trending on CoinMarketCap, and I clicked on trending, and it opened recently added. So I thought, recently added. There's stuff that was added 1 day ago. All the way back to recent is, I guess, down to 29 days. Because you can't get a 30-day thing on it. You know, can't get a 30-day read. And I was kind of talking to myself and trying to figure out how to read this the best way and see. And what I'm kind of thinking here is if you have, look at your circulating supply and your 24-hour volume. If you have a lot going in trade on some of these things, that's good. You know, these could be some of the big breakthrough coins that are going to make you a ton of money. You know, and if you get in there and buy $10 worth of something that costs 0.0001, buy $10 worth of that, it goes to a penny, you've got some money, you know. And like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. You know, don't ever invest more than you can lose. And that's kind of how I look at this stuff, you know, also is as soon as I put the money, take the money out of my pocket, it's gone. You know, I mean, I will never not be a dollar bill person. I mean, I don't want the dollar bill to go away. I like having cash in my hand. It's real to me. You know what I mean? I can't, like if I go in with, okay, let's say I go out drinking. I got $100 in my pocket to go drinking for the night. Okay. When I'm out of that $100, I'm out of that $100. I just go with my credit card, no matter what it has on it, dollars, Bitcoins, Ethereum, whatever. Okay. I'll just keep going. You know, it's just the way that, kind of the way I work, I guess. So I like having something solid that you can touch. I do have an idea too, and I spoke about this earlier, about doing like a vanity coin, you know, for like your favorite football team or this or that or this or that. So you have something you can carry around, and you can tell everybody like at the OU stadium, you can take the Sooner coin, okay, in the stands, and you're going to call it Sooner coin with you and all your friends. But the Sooner coin is the same as the another college football team's coin. You know, it's all on the same platform. It's just kind of like you recognize it as something different. You know, it's under your thing, so it all actually rolls on the same deal. That's really a pretty good idea. I'll stick that out there. If anybody wants to get with me on that one, we can. But I talked to Sharon yesterday, and she gave me a real good idea. And I've been part of last night and most of today, kind of designing something she was telling me about and trying to figure out how that would work and feasibility and things like that. I do have a meeting to talk to somebody about getting me with a marine biologist too. So that's for the ocean plan, you know, the Clean the Oceans up thing I want to do. Sorry I say so much. I don't plan this out. Chris, you still here, buddy? What are you thinking? Oh, wait, what'd you say? Someone sent Brandon a naughty pic on text when he was reading a porn article. It was so funny listening to him explain. That's funny because you get the friends request and you click on them and then it's like, it's people humping. And you're like, it's funny. But I just laugh at stuff like that. You know, I don't get mad. I don't, you know what I mean? It's not that big a deal. And you're right. That's glorious money. I know. Yeah. You're exactly right on that one. I was like, Zoom ID is, okay. Thank you, Patty. Where's Patty at? Oh. Hey, Sharon, are you going to be able to get on a computer? Just use the chocolate Walmart coins. Yeah, that's a good idea. Kind of. I need to go get those. But I was looking at something earlier, and the way I understood it was things are going to operate on their platform, but it's always going to operate as that thing. Like, for instance, you know how you can piggyback Ethereum? What you can do is basically do that, because they were saying everything's going to be under these call letters. You know what I mean? That's what everything will be under, actually, like in the exchange. But, you know, you can go in and look up the stuff and things like that. And still pretty neat idea. But, I don't know. I don't think anything's too complicated to keep track of when we have computers. You know, it's just not. You know, you just assign it a number. You know, like a PLU number even or anything. You know, look how much stuff's in a grocery store. They keep track of that. So, I don't know. It's only 11 minutes in. This is a hard day, guys. I just don't really know what to talk about. Sorry. What do I look at? Oh, you guys want to talk some banking stuff? That's interesting. Okay. Everybody wants, we don't really want banks to go to crypto. And there's a reason for that. Banks loan money, like in mortgages. But then they borrow against the debt of those mortgages. So you have a mortgage. Man, I hate this. These screens aren't right. Okay, you have a mortgage right here. Then they have the debt on the mortgage they sell. Okay. Then it can get sold again. And then it can get sold again. Okay, so let's just say 4. Okay. So 4 times, and let's see, this is, we're going to call this 10 Bitcoin. Okay. 10 Bitcoin. Now you got 20 Bitcoin. Now you got 30 Bitcoin. Now you got 40 Bitcoin. They can short the market on it because that 10 Bitcoin can actually be counted as 40 for every time that sells, because that's how the books just work. You know, so what they could do is the whole 21 million Bitcoin thing, it won't be that way. And without the supply and demand, where's the value? You know, I mean, the value is based on the supply and demand thing and faith, you know. So that's not a good thing. You know, it's a DAR is what's called. But and it's the way banks say they have more money than they have, you know, because they keep adding it up, you know, but it's the same amount. It's the same 10 Bitcoin. Like, here's that 10 Bitcoin. Now here's that 10 Bitcoin. Now here's that 10. And now here's that. But you add them all together. And that's how it shows up as the money in something. It's pretty interesting. So that's why you don't want banks to loan you Bitcoin, because they're going to show all that there's that 40 Bitcoin out in the market when there's only really 10. And so that's going to drive your prices down. And when people start going, well, wait, there's only 21 million Bitcoin, how do we have 23 million Bitcoin? Well, that's how, you know. That's where you get dangerous things on that one. Now, hey, Angie. Hey, Don. What are you doing? I don't have any. I don't know. I don't know about the Green X thing. I looked on the blog and didn't see anything. Druids are heading out. I'm hearing. Yeah. 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 That's cool. Let's see. Where we at? Okay, sorry. I was reading and then catching up. So, I don't know. What are you guys doing? How you doing, Don? Hey, Renee. I'm just kind of talking. Then I'm trying to think. I've kind of been working on something else in my head, so I've been designing actually something. So I don't know. I've been kind of looking at the charts a little bit today. Everything looked good. Then Bitcoin went down just a little bit, so everything else went down. I wish that I knew what coin was going to be the coin everybody's going to use all the time, or which one's going to take the market share of it. That would be neat. You know, I think this will be a lot better when people go in and start buying these companies up and they merge everything together. And then it gets, we don't need, I don't even know how many tokens there are right now, or coins there are, 1,950. So we don't need 2,000 of them. It's like having 2,000 different dollar bills. It's just, it gets kind of confusing. But, you know, a lot of it's just funding. You know, you're just doing crowdfunding things on it, like your IPOs, or ICOs, sorry. But I don't know. I am going to go ahead and get off here, guys. I don't really have much to talk about today. It's Friday. Have a great day. I don't know. See you later. Oh, Kris is fine. They're blowing shingles off his house and stuff, but they're still put. Rain clouds or something, you know. But anyways, love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.